Welcome back to Houston Life. So it's almost time for those holiday parties and events, and you really don't want to be caught scowling, looking like a Scrooge in all those selfies we take and all those pictures.
I got some
I'm talking
movement
to us.
I know, you're talking right to me, right? Well, our friends from the Antiage Institute can help you freshen up your look for the season with Botox. Please welcome Antiage Institute founder, Dr. Richard Laconi, registered nurse Julie Cathy, and also patients Krista Bednor's Randall Stewart. It's great to have all four of you here in studio. Krista and Randall were just telling us during break, they have been patients of the Anti-Age Institute for about a decade now. Yes. It's hard to believe. And Dr. Laconi, let's start with you, because we talk about Botox, and this is something I know you're seeing more and more men come into the clinic. If you're in the boardroom and you're scowling, if you're seeing family for a long time and maybe your face isn't where you want it to be, this might be the time to think about Botox.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, men probably, even though their animation is slightly different, they have a lot of need, particularly in the forehead. They get these powerful deep lines here and the lines between your eyebrows. Makes them look, well, not inviting, you know, at the very least. And so this can help relieve that, give them less of a serious look. It's a big win for.
And there's nothing wrong with having smoother skin. I mean, we're seeing the before and afters. The Botox is essentially paralyzing the muscles a bit so the body's own collagen fills in those lines and wrinkles.
Right. And Randall, you were talking with us, you were saying, hey, at my age, I just want to enhance. I don't want to look different. And you have been working with Dr. Laconi and the team over there to really get you in an area where you're feeling the most confident.
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know, like I said, enhancement is the big E for me. You know, at 72 years old, and wow. I just, you know, want to look my best. I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to be anything or do anything other than being my best.
Yeah, and are you telling your guy friends, hey, this is for everyone. This is something that really works. We saw those before and afters.
Yeah.
Those look great.
Okay, National Botox Day, by the way, is coming up on November 19th. We're going to chat about that in a little bit. But Julie, it's nice to see you. What are you injecting today with Krista? Just Botox?
Just Botox. So with Krista, she's been doing, you know, the usual forehead between the eyebrows, around the eyes. But this last time, we tried a little bit in the lower face, which she loved. So we added her chin.
Why the lower face?
So the lower face, they're all downward pulling muscles. So as we mature and we have concerns of some heaviness in the lower face, the Botox kind of combats that, camouflages it, releases some of that downward pull.
What areas are you seeing that are becoming more popular that weren't your typical regular places that people were getting injected, Julie?
So I would say the chin, your DAOs, which kind of curl the corners of the mouth downward.
And we can see in these before and afters just how dramatic that is just from Botox there. Wow. I mean, the entire shape of this patient's chin is totally different.
So I'm actually going to start injecting Krista in the lower face.
Okay.
Yeah, in the earliest days of Botox, all the Botox was basically, you know, from the eyes and up.
Okay.
When it started. Now, the lower face has become a very big target for good Botox interventions. Help with the sour mouth, look where you look like you're sad all the time, the dimply chin, other little things like that.
So those minor tweaks, they really do make a big difference.
They do.
And you said that people were getting injected where? In their neck bands, in their trap muscles?
The ones that stick up, yeah, the trapezius muscles give a more, how would you say, refined look to the neck. That's particularly popular for women, to give them the slender neck look. That's very popular. Also along the jawline, to kind of relieve some of the downward pull of these muscles that give a lot of the kind of just saggy look to the lower face.
It's so interesting.
And Dr. Laconi, are you saying that like forehead and the 11s, like your frown lines where the 11s are and the wrinkles in the forehead, those are still some of the most commonly found
areas? Oh, that's ground zero for Botox. It's been that way. That's from the beginning. Yeah, and you know, the earlier you start, the better. Yeah. Because if you start too late, then we have to use filler on some of those wrinkles because they're too deeply embedded, you know.
When you do inject, Dr. Laconi, how long do these results last? Everyone is different, but typically, what would you say?
I mean, it is, just like you say, everyone's different. I mean, on the average, we quote about 3 months for the average person. There's this concept that some people who are extremely active physically into cardio aerobic sports, they may have to go a little bit more often, you know. And some people come to us and tell us their Botox lasts for half a year. I mean, we kind of go, really? But they seem to believe it does, and you know, they're the ones who are watching. So it's variable, but 3 months, that's the one.
Okay, and by the way, Randall, we want to get started on you because I understand the 11s and the forehead lines are areas of concern for you.
Absolutely.
And Krista, I haven't heard one peep out of you. You were getting injected this whole time. Does it hurt? What does it feel like?
No, just a little pinch.
Just a little pinch. And
Barely.
what keeps you going back to Anti-Age? Because you've been a customer for so long.
Oh, I would have to say I'm interested in just preventative, and their staff is so amazing. I just love everyone that I've had contact with. They're awesome.
Yeah, pretty friendly.
Yeah.
Very friendly.
And Randall, did you get any numbing before this treatment?
Yes, I did.
Okay, a little bit of numbing. So if people are wondering, you can put on a topical numbing cream.
Yes.
So are you feeling that first stick or two?
Painless.
Painless.
Yes.
Okay, not bad. What's coming up for National Botox Day on November 19th? This is the day when people
Well,
get
we have
deals.
some good Botox specials that are be really attractive for everybody, and and we'll be around all day long just to kind of.
Okay, well, we're going to
Give
have
as
to
much
stop
Botox
it.
as you can. Dr. Richard Laconi, Nurse Julie, it's great to see you. Our wonderful models, Krista and Randall, thank you. You can see some info on your screen right now. The Anti-Age Institute does have that special offer for Houston Life viewers. New patients get $50 off any procedure, and if you buy 50 units of Botox, you can get 10 units totally free.
Plus, they have specials coming up for that National Botox Day. We talk about like $12 per unit of Botox, which is an incredible deal. You can give them a call, 832-648-4933 to learn more, or you can check them out online, antiageinstitute.com, and you better tell them you saw it right here on Houston Life when you book.
Yeah, they have
okay?
a great staff over there. You're going to love hanging out with them.